Remember this number, 30%. That is the gap. Study after study, across tens of thousands of couples, long marriages, new relationships, people who describe themselves as happy and connected, the same pattern keeps appearing. Men reach satisfaction during intimacy far more consistently than their female partners do. And before you blame age, biology, or compatibility, the research is clear. That gap is not caused by anatomy. It is not caused by getting older. In most cases, it comes down to one thing men were never properly taught, and nobody told them that was even missing. Modern research changed the picture significantly. What most men were taught about female pleasure was incomplete, centered almost entirely on one approach while leaving out what the body actually needs most. For most women, direct stimulation is not a bonus. It is central. Yet most men were never told this clearly. The mismatch between what men learned and how the female body actually works is one of the main reasons the gap exists. But physical understanding is only half the answer. The other half is emotional safety. The female body does not experience arousal separately from the mind. There is an internal system, one that moves toward desire and one that breaks away from it. For most women, the break is far more sensitive than most men realize. What activates it is not always obvious. Stress, feeling unseen outside the bedroom, tension that was never resolved, the quiet accumulation of small moments where she felt like an obligation rather than a person. What this means practically, no physical approach matters much if the emotional environment is not right. The body simply will not fully open. What opens it is not complicated. It is consistency, being appreciated regularly, not only in private moments. Conflicts resolved instead of left to grow quietly. Feeling like a whole person, not just a partner in bed. Intimacy does not start in the bedroom. It starts in how two people treat each other the rest of the time. The third piece is time. Research is consistent here. Women want more time, not more technique. More time for touch, more time for connection, more time before anything else. What most people think of as the beginning is not a warm-up for most women. It is the main experience. The body needs time to relax and fully respond. Far more time than most couples actually take. For men over 60, a naturally slower pace is not a limitation. It is an advantage most younger men don't have. The body you have now is better aligned with what a partner has likely needed all along. The 30% gap is not biology. It is not permanent. It is the result of incomplete understanding, emotional distance, and rushed pacing. All of it responds to awareness. And awareness begins with knowing the gap is there.